Marvelous morning, students. Today we will be having a revision of chapter 1 of Reader and the grammar, informal letter, and letter to the editor. So, first we will be discussing about chapter 1, the poem Fairyland. So, this poem is all based upon the child imagination and how he relates his family and the relationship bond. So in this poem, it's all about a child imagination through which he expresses his love for his family. He draws comparison between his home and imaginary palace, his father and a king, his mother and a queen, and his siblings and a princess. So here he is comparing his father as a king, mother as a queen, sibling as a princess, and finally, while concluding about his favorite spot in the house, that's a tulsi plant in the corner of the terrace. So he weaves a story and a conversation between the characters and keep engaging. So let's have a small description about the stanzas. So in the first eight lines, it has been of the stanza, it has been described that child described a palace for a king and a queen, each with a reference to how he sees the king and the queen. He sees the king as mighty and strong, hence the usage of white silver and shining gold. He sees the queen as priceless woman who has jewel that cost all the wealth. Then he tells the mother that the place in a corner of his house where a tulsi plant stands. This means his own parents as the king and the queen, as possessors of all the riches of the world. So here he is comparing his mother and father as a king and the queen, and how he's compared his favorite position of his house as a terrace where the pot of tulsi is being there, and how his parents are the possessors of all the riches of the world. In further lines, he described a princess who sleeps on a shore that only he can find. Describe her as a delicate, playful child. She is probably the child's sister, as he again refers to the Tulsi plant. He shares a beautiful relationship with his sibling, as he suggests by the lines, there is none but myself. So there is none in the world who can find her but myself. Then she will wake when I touch her with my magic wand, and jewel will fall from her lips when she smiles. So here in this stanza, he is comparing her sister with the princess and how the beautifully he framed the relation and the comparison. In the further lines, in which he finally revealed his own location on the terrace and say only his cat is allowed there, implying immense love for the pet, playfully reiterating some childish game with the cat involving a barber. Thus, he finishes describing his dreamland with his family and how he imagines them in his fairyland. So, in the end, how he described himself with his pet cat and how beautifully he framed his fairyland story where he had his father, mother, his sister, and how important he and very beautifully in an imagination way he framed it. So as we have done this A part, B part is there, which you have done previously and was there in your exam as well. It's coming this time also. So learn it, understand it, and prepare it well for your exams, right? Further, I will be discussing with you the format of the informal letter. That is first is about we have done n number of uh, what we say like we have done the letter, write a letter to your younger brother advising him to take part in games and cultural activities, or write a letter to your younger brother who has fallen into a bad company, advising him to mend his way. So we have discussed previously also the letter format I have given you. So here I'm briefing you with the format of informal letter. So first you have to write your address and then the date and then with addressing the person with dear. Then I hope you will be in the best of your health. So it will be the first paragraph, who and why you are writing. So the reason, first addressing the person by whom you're writing and why you are writing, and then the second is the main body. In the 5 6 line you have to conclude the reason of the letter, and then in the end you have to write, pay my regards to uncle, aunt, or mother, father, looking forward to hear from you. So in the end with the end mark, your affectionately Neha, or any name of your. So in this format, how you have to write the address, date, where you have to leave the line, you have to take care of it. Like after address, writing the sender address, you have to leave one line, then date, then one leave line, then addressing the person there with there. In this informal letter, you don't have to write the subject, right? Then again, you have to leave one line. It's attaching your, like, you have to write the letter, the whole body of the letter with the starting with the margin. Okay, then after ending it, you have to leave one line, then your fish affectionately with your name. So this is the informal letter format. Further, I will be discussing with you the letter to the editor. So here you are writing to the editor. It could be the editor, you are writing to the newspaper's editor. So first you have to write your address. Okay, then you have to leave one line. Then date. Again you have to leave one line. Then the editor, the Tribune, Chandigarh. So like I have taken a subject here, reckless driving of minibuses. So you have to leave one line and then you have to address it with the respected sir or madam. So here A is missing. Excuse me for that. So it's respected sir, madam. And then you have to leave one line and then you have to start with, through the column of your esteemed newspaper, I wish to draw the attention of the authorities towards the danger of rash driving. Then you have to explain the problem in brief. Then any incident of the issue which has been raising, you have raised here in the subject. Then the solution in the next third line, solution, and with the ending line, you have to conclude it that I hope my queries will be solved as soon as possible, or some results should be there. Okay. So in the end, you're faithfully, like in informal letter, you have to write your affectionately, but in a formal letter, it's a formal letter. So you're faithfully your name. And here is corrected my Madam DAM. I have written okay, A is missing from here. So just follow this format in the same way you have to write in your exam as well. And any query still, like in a very brief manner, I have explained you the poem and the letters format as well. I hope you had the solutions of all it, and I had shared the letters with you as well before. So study well and all the best for your exam. Any query you can text me in person. Thank you.